tried to say I'm sorry. I really miss the glory. Your wicked ways got me lying down the wicked road. Hello everybody, this is vlog 8. I'm starting to lose track. It's weird because I'm doing the weekend stuff, so I always have to add 2 to whatever it is that we're doing today. Or 8, no? Is it 9? No, it's 8. No, I don't know. It's whatever it is. I will figure it out by the time I type my thingy in. In regards to today in the classroom, loved having Coco. Fantastic. I matched her today, which was also really great. And in terms of just my own well-being, I am super tired, but I know that I just need to push through and wait till I get to Saturday. Yeah, I need to just push through, get through it. On Saturday, my unit project group and I are gonna go to my grandparents' house. They have a beautiful piece of property in the county in Bell River and a beautiful pool, and we're going to try and incorporate the domain of well-being and relaxation into our unit plan by practical practice, because things are far more enjoyable by a pool, and that will be nice. And I'm also going to sleep in on Saturday. I cannot wait because I haven't slept in over 35 hours, something like that. I'm not doing math right now, it's fine. What I wanted to touch on in terms of the articles that were posted for today, which I found ironic because it's all about mental health and well-being, and here I am severely neglecting both of those aspects of my life right now to push through and get to my ridiculous high expectations and standards I've set for myself. Life's funny like that. It's almost like Tim Teague's planned for that because he knew we'd be just drowning. He's like, just a reminder, take care of yourself. But you're not gonna anyway, because he knows that we're not gonna, because we're trying to get through this. And I'm trying to get through this and grow. I'm not trying to just give something in and say, that's good enough. I really want to demonstrate to myself that I have not only scaffolded and achieved more than I thought possible in reflection to the previous year, but I want to surprise myself, which is something that I have been doing, and I'm happy to see that because I was worried when I first started back that I felt like I almost kind of lost that sense in a way. To be fair, a lot was going on. I moved. I miss my partner. It's been a while since I've seen him. Long story short, he's getting his project management degree, and it kind of works like nursing in the same way, where you get your education, a certain amount of hours. His is 30,000, and then you get to write your exam. His is PMP. That's not going to be time for him to write until March or April of this year, so we're going to be living long distance. It's going to be like just when we started dating and I was living at my mom's in Windsor and he was living at his dad's in London. Funny how life does that. Talking about the Ontario well-being strategy, to kind of get back on topic, out of the 4 categories of positive mental health, safe and accepting schools, healthy schools, equity and inclusive education, of course they all tie into each other, but I found if I had to put a priority on one, it would be the safe and accepting schools, because safe and accepting schools lead to positive mental health because the children feel safe. Safe and accepting schools lead to healthy schools because the children feel safe enough to be able to heal. I will use an example of eating disorders. I know I have an eating disorder. I binge eat, I overeat. It's something that I'm working on and I'm coming to peace with. That is okay. I know I've definitely been neglecting my physical health in that regard. I lost a lot of weight by the time we started last July, and I've gained a lot of it back. I'm not asking for pity or sympathy. They're just facts. It's okay. I'm accepting it, acknowledging it, and working on thinking about what I can do to work on it in the future. And that is my goal for September, to get my physical well-being back to what I want it to be, so I can feel better and move better and be better. And then the last one, equity and inclusive education. Safe and accepting schools are equitable and they are inclusive because they need to be safe and accepting. So just to me, that would be the priority out of the 4. Obviously, again, I just showed how they all relate to one another, but to me, that's the priority. When we talk about the 4 domains of, when we talk about the 4 domains of well-being, my cognitive, I was worried that it was running dry. I feel invigorated by my cohorts and my friends, which I'm so thankful for, because my person, my rock, is not here right now, which has been extremely tough. In terms of the emotional, I've, just like everybody else, it's been a bit of an emotional roller coaster being in this program and just having to accept the fact that you cannot control everything around you, just like in life, but even more so right now. You have to make sacrifices. These are all things we've experienced in this program. So just taking it in stride, surrounding myself with people that inspire me and keep me on the right track, and doing the same courtesies for them and being reciprocal in that level of care and empathy. In terms of the, what was the next one? Social. I believe my level for self-awareness and belonging, collaboration, relationships with others, and communication skills has definitely become more refined, grown. I'm still always leaving that room for self-reflection because I know I am not perfect. That's okay. I'm just trying to take feedback and not be defensive, because that was something I used to be really bad for, is I'd get very defensive if anybody had anything to say. Being a photographer, it humbles you in a sense, and I had applied that to my art. I was not defensive about getting feedback about my art ever. But when it came to something personal about me, I took it very to heart. And that was something that was difficult for me to kind of overcome. And I find myself sometimes when I'm tired and irritable, like right now, it's easier to go back to old, comfortable routines than it is to cognitively try and better yourself and break a generational cycle that has set in. So I'm trying to be cognitive of that. Again, surround myself with people that inspire me to want to be the best scaffolded version of Sid I can be. Physical, I already talked about that. I ain't taking care of myself that much right now. I'm trying. I'm packing my lunch every day, fruits and veggies. But, like, I ain't got time to go to the gym right now. September, maybe. We'll talk. I have been trying to do more walking, more physical activity, but it's just been hard. I don't even have time for sleep right now, so it's hard to take care of my physical self when I haven't even gotten any sleep. And I know it's going to be another late night. And I know, and I've come to terms with the fact that my TikTok videos will not be submitted until probably like 3 a.m. tonight. And that's fine, because I do want to take a break. I've been working so hard, and I want to meet the first years and get to talk to them, get to see the other profs that are going to be coming out. That I need that respite, and I'm trying not to let myself feel guilty about it. It will get submitted. It will be viewed by tomorrow. I will do what is required. I'm not going to let myself or Oliver down, because we worked very hard on this, and it's not a time management thing, because I've been there every single day, like diligently working with Oliver on these projects. We bit off way more than we could chew, and we're at a point now where it's like we have to commit, because success is the only option for us at this point. We can't go back. I'm not accepting that for myself. Ironic, again, the well-being is positive sense of self, spirit, belonging, and when we feel, I'm trying to remember the quote, the cognitive, emotional, social, and physical needs are being met, from previously stated, but I like that they tied it in with Indigenous ways of knowing as well, and talking about how the healthy development of all of those aspects, mind, body, spirit, and cognitive, on balance and incorrectness, which is, when you're off balance, you're off balance. What I'm going to end on, the other article that was talking about the budget that Ontario had proposed for mental health in general and their different objectives. In no way am I saying that the organizations that got millions don't deserve it. They absolutely do. I, however, was disappointed to see that preventing sexual exploitation only got $120,000, where others are getting upwards to $25 million. That is not equitable to me, and it also doesn't make sense, because sexual exploitation can lead to such deep trauma that all of those other things, like mental health workers in secondary schools, Roots of Empathy and Seeds, school-based mentoring, not school-based mentoring, that is a great program, fantastic. But school mental health in Ontario and mental health and well-being, these are all symptoms of trauma, sexual abuse being one of the big ones there. And especially in children, these are people who you're taking away their agency, their sense of safety when it's still developing. And it's one of the most disgusting things that you as a human being could do to another person. One of them, not the only one of them. And it really gets my blood boiling. I have some very strong opinions about the things, about people who do terrible things to children in general. I'm not going to get on this tangent because I don't want this to be 5 hours of Tim having to listen to me scream about how I emotionally react when I hear of children being sexually abused. We can all agree it's a terrible thing, and if you are caught and persecuted doing that, I do believe that the full extent of the law should be in effect. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to the social. I hope I see you all there. Have a fantastic day. I will see you tomorrow. I will be tired. I will probably yawn and have a huge coffee with me, but I'll get it done because that's the Sid guarantee. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it well, and I'm going to blow your mind while I do it. Bye.